want us to discover the deeper promise in what is quite a familiar parable of the lost sheep. So we read, "Now the tax collectors and sinners were all drawing near to him," that's Jesus, "and the Pharisees and the scribes grumbled, saying, 'This man receives sinners and eats with them.' And so we're told he," Jesus, "told them this parable. What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he had lost one of them, does not leave the 99 in the open country and go after the one that is lost until he finds it?" The first thing I think that is interesting here is who Jesus is talking to, which are Pharisees and scribes who are complaining that Jesus is hanging out with sinners, and obviously considering that they constitute another group. I think that's the first kind of key in this parable, that we can often read this and say, well, the 99 are those righteous people and the one is the lost person, the person that doesn't yet know Jesus. When in fact the scriptures are so clear that there is no one righteous, not one, not 99, not 98, 97. Romans 3:10 would say not one. And we know from Isaiah 64:6 that our righteousness is constituted as filthy rags. And actually in that same Isaiah passage, we hear that cry, how then can we be saved? And Paul would even say this in Romans 7:24, who will rescue me? So what we have to understand to begin with is that the 99 righteous sheep it's an allegory. There's a deeper truth here which points to the fact that there are none. There are only unrighteous sheep, which is why Paul says, well then, how can we be saved? And here's then where the deeper promise kicks in. The thing about sheep is that they are incredibly stupid. They are not the smartest of animals. And a lost sheep is, tragically, a dead sheep. A sheep that wanders for the fold will never find its way back to safety, not ever. I came across a report in Wales recently where one sheep wandered off and tragically went over the side of a cliff, and the rest of the flock followed. Sheep do not find their own way back. Only a saviour who goes looking for us in his righteousness and in the fullness of his love, and then rejoices over us when he finds us. That is the deeper promise. And we are all lost sheep. We have all gone astray. And even all of us that know Jesus can still stray, and still the Good Shepherd comes searching for us every day of our lives, unrelentingly chases us down and brings us home and close to his heart. That's the promise.